Welcome back. And we got some news of the day going on. Now, a lot of it's going to be injury stuff because I got away from injury stuff in the last one. So the three stars of the week is Mika Zibanejad, star number one. No surprise. You can't have a 5-goal game and not end up being one of the three stars of the week. Highly likely you're number one. Number two, Gabriel Landeskog, who's had an excellent week for Colorado. Number three, Leon Draisaitl of the Oilers, as he once again is one of the three stars of the week. So yeah, those are your three guys, and of the three, two of them pretty much guaranteed playoffs right now. The third, Mika Zibanejad, really hoping for it. So we'll see how things go from here. Again, try not to touch my face. Uh, it's battles being lost badly. So yeah, three stars of the week right there. We'll move on to St. Louis, where Oscar Sundqvist was fined $5,000 today for roughing Boquist of the Chicago Blackhawks, who then went into concussion protocol and was out for a bit. So we'll see. And he was just coming back from a wrist injury. So we'll add that to Roman Josi got fined $5,000 over the weekend as well. So this is sort of just, it's player safety with the fines. I know $5,000 is nothing. That's the maximum allowable under the collective bargaining agreement. Some of these are only $2,000. Some of them are $5,000. I don't necessarily expect it to change with the next collective bargaining agreement. I really don't. The one thing is that, so Sundqvist gets $5,000 for it here. The idea is that if he does this again, he's seen as a repeat offender, and then it would be a suspension going forward. So it's seen that, yes, it's a slap on the wrist with a fine, with the idea that if you're doing this again, it's not going to be a fine. Next time it'll be a suspension. So that's the idea behind it. I know it's controversial. I know people don't like it. I know there's been a lot of talk about a big conspiracy that, okay, well, since they only gave Chara a $5,000 fine, then they're going to give everybody $5,000 fines because they're not going to out themselves. It's just weird. There's this whole rabbit hole. I don't suggest anybody go down that rabbit hole either because it's just, you won't get out. On the Vancouver front, Brock Besser's close to a comeback, apparently. He was practicing with the team. And they made it sound like he was going to be out for the rest of the year. And that's apparently not the case. Clearly not the case. I think they're more concerned with the Markstrom injury than they are with the Besser injury. Now, Brock Besser comes back. That should change up the top six. And I would think it would take Louis Eriksson out of the top six. Which, and I'm on that side that, it's been great to see Eriksson kind of reinvent himself this year. But he shouldn't be in the top six. He really shouldn't be in the top six. 6 goals and 6 assists on the season. Shouldn't be in the top six. So Besser comes back. I would think he slots in. And then they were even talking last night about should he be back on the first power play unit. And I said out loud to the TV, no, because he doesn't shoot enough. So put him on the second unit and make sure you've got 2 good power play units you can roll out there. The Canucks are in trouble. They're the number 2 wild card right now. I'm going to talk about the playoff race today in the video as well. And we'll go over who's where and who's got what left. And it's kind of dicey right now for Vancouver. Florida. Drieger's going to start again. Bobrovsky reportedly has a lower body injury, which is why Drieger's starting 3 in a row. If that's the case, I don't have any reason to think they're lying about it. But if that's the case, it's convenient because Drieger's been the better goaltender. And again, this is the thing. When you've got a goaltender who doesn't have a lot of NHL experience, it may very well be that goaltender still has all the weaknesses you'd see in any other, but players haven't figured it out yet. They haven't figured that weakness out. So maybe it's a case of they don't have a book on Drieger yet. The ultimate example of this is Andrew Hammond, who went on that amazing run for the Senators and then was never able to replicate it again. So once teams figured him out, he was figured out in the first round that year, and then it went downhill from there. But Drieger, I don't think teams have a book on him. So yeah, keep him out there, keep playing him, go for it. Peter Mrazek may very well return to the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow. Nedeljkovic got sent down today, so that would likely mean Mrazek's back tomorrow. So it would be Mrazek and Forsberg. I would think Mrazek could get the lion's share of the starts. And get told, stay in your net. Don't charge out like that. Knock it off. Other than that, We haven't heard anything on Reimer yet, so Reimer's clearly not close, but Mrazek is. So that's the good news for Carolina fans. Boston. Both Torrey Krug and Brandon Carlo are injured right now. The Saturday night game against Tampa was tough. This is why when they talk about playoff series and all this is why it's a war of attrition. His guys get hurt quickly. So Krug, this isn't his first injury. He is a smaller player, so I do worry about him getting injured. But I don't expect him to be out for long because the other thing with Krug is the guy's a warrior. He doesn't spend a lot of time on the sidelines. He will play through injury. And yeah, with Krug and Carlo both out, this is going to test their depth on the blue line yet again. They have solid depth on the blue line. Their most important blue liner is McAvoy, so as long as McAvoy's out there, I feel pretty good about their chances. But yeah, the sooner Krug can get back, the better. Connor Garland is week to week with a lower body injury for the Arizona Coyotes. I can only assume this is the hockey gods punishing him for getting to 20 goals. He's the only Arizona player to have hit 20 goals this year, and nobody did last year. So I have to assume it's the hockey gods punishing him for getting 20 goals for the Coyotes. I can't find any other reason for it. But yeah, so he's out for a while. We'll see how long it takes for him to come back. And other injury news, as we are, seeing a lot of this. Cody Glass is out for the rest of the year. He had apparently surgery, so he's done for the rest of the season for the Vegas Golden Knights. And it's too bad, because part of the reason they were able to get rid of Eakin, not just cap reasons, and cap reasons help, but the idea that Glass was going to be that center and he's going to be able to take that spot. So hopefully Glass comes back 100% healthy and good to go in the fall, because I like Cody Glass. And yeah, it would be nice if guys would stop getting hurt with the regularity that they are right now. Because I could fill, like I've said this before, I could fill 4 of these whiteboards just with guys who are hurt right now. Just a weekly injury report. And for people to go, oh, a weekly injury report would be nice. Yeah, except they happen every day. So, and some of them are day to day, some of them are week to week, and a lot of it would just be, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it would be a very repetitive video. And probably mildly depressing. So I try not to have that happen with the News of the Day videos. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. Do hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.